Let us first consider what science can and cannot do, its proper scope and function. The sciences study physical and social phenomena in order to arrive at an accurate picture of them. They try to describe how things behave. They may be concerned with the movement of the heavenly bodies, the inner workings of the atom, physiological processes, social movements, or human behavior. What is the utility of scientific knowledge? Francis Bacon answers that question by saying that science gives us power. It enables us to exercise a certain degree of mastery or control over the physical and social phenomena of the world in which we live. Another way of answering the question is to say that science enables us to produce things. Applied by the engineer or the physician, it helps him to build bridges or to restore health. But the same knowledge can also be used, as we know, to destroy things and to maim or kill people. In other words, science gives us power which can be used either constructively or destructively. It provides us with means which may facilitate our pursuit of bad ends as well as good. Science itself is not only morally neutral, that is, indifferent to the value of the ends for which the means are used, it is also totally unable to give us any moral direction, for it affords us no knowledge whatsoever of the order of goods and the hierarchy of ends. Science must be supplemented by philosophy if the means that science gives us are to be used for worthwhile ends. Many people today think that philosophy is useless as compared with science, because it cannot be applied in the production of things or in the control of means. But philosophical knowledge is useful in a quite different and, in my judgment, superior way. Its utility or application is moral or directive, not technical or productive. Where science furnishes us with means we can use, philosophy directs us to ends we should seek. Let me make this last point quite clear. The conduct of human life and the organization of human society depend on our answers to such questions as what happiness consists in, what our duties are, what form of government is most just, what constitutes the common good of society, what freedom men should have, and so on. Not one of these questions, nor any question like them which involves right and wrong or good and bad, can be answered by science, now or forever. Without the answers to these questions, we are like a boat adrift in the world without compass or rudder. As long as our individual vessel or the ship of state has little power at its disposal, we may not be in great danger. But, as you point out, in this atomic age when we can move at great speed and with great power, catastrophe threatens us at every turn if we do not know the right turn from the wrong one. It is philosophy, not science, that teaches us the difference between right and wrong, and directs us to the goods that are suitable to our nature. Just as the productive utility of science derives from its accurate description of the way things behave, so the moral utility of philosophy derives from its profound understanding of the ultimate realities that underlie the phenomena which science studies. Each kind of knowledge answers questions that the other cannot answer, and that is why each is useful in a different way. In my judgment, it is philosophy, not science, which should be uppermost in any culture or civilization, simply because the questions it can answer are more important for human life. Certainly, it should be clear that the more science we possess, the more we need philosophy, because the more power we have, the more we need direction.